laughing your ass off at my team.
There's also...
Shut up. He's a lock. He's in your team. He's a lock.
Yeah.
He's a lock. What?
You don't even have the box. Did you not learn your lesson last year? You also got Fife saying that he's going to become a full-time midfielder. Nice hair, by the way. And
I think it's weird.
played 3 games. Now, we said that last year. You know why? He's a year younger. He's a year older. He broke down last year. After how many games?
This year?
They're always huge.
They're always huge. Have you seen him though?
Say it like that. You got Reed at F2. My Reed is at F5. There's a stark difference in our forward line. A huge difference in our forward line. My forward line will smash your forward line spacing.
So you're...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a SuperCoach episode.
Yeah, Jordy, we got some blue tea here.
It's real dark blue.
Really dark blue and really.
Jeff, a quick episode is a good episode. Let's not go. We're not going to harp on this.
The girls are sleeping, Jeff. I'm here all day. How'd you go this week? How'd you go?
You're like the biggest tosser I know.
What did you say?
Not
We're
good,
here to talk about SuperCoach.
Yeah, okay.
You're a SuperCoach master.
Jeff, people want to talk about SuperCoach, not our team. So let's get into the teams.
Let's get into the
Okay,
team.
so I scored a 1-8 something, and you scored over 2K.
Yeah.
What? You're not even saying words.
I'm just looking at you like, yeah.
I think I got
Before we got here, like, Jordy's like, oh, you're always sick when you score shit, Jeff. You must have been really sick of this week, didn't you?
I was.
You were sick. What were you sick of? Were you sick of Stewart?
Sick of Stewart.
Sick of Oliver?
Sick of you memorised these,
Oh,
right?
how's that Dawson going?
Not good.
Oh, what did you get?
55.
Chap, what about that master stroke trade you got in last week, Dave Swallow? What did he get
He
for
was
you?
he was named on the ball. He wasn't even the interchange.
What did he get?
I don't even know. 14?
Oh, Chap, how much money? Did you lose money this
He made
week?
money, fuckface.
Chap, just asking the question, Chap. Just
Such a
asking.
tosser. Welcome back, guys.
Such a tosser.
A big thank you to everyone. Last episode, a lot of you guys jumped onto Spotify. You gave us a follow and you gave us 5 stars.
Did they really?
Yeah.
How many?
So it was at least about maybe 30 or 40 people. So
Good on you guys.
that's top stuff, guys. I really do appreciate that.
like.
Even when you score shit, no one wants to do a SuperCoach podcast with you. Score shit, take it from Matty.
Jules, I know how you feel.
I finally know how you feel.
But you know what's funny?
What's funny, Matty? Is it my scores?
Well, yeah, that's... No, but when I dropped down, obviously it was in that first buy round to you. Because that's where you gain ground, that extra, you smashed by 200 odd points, which is kind of the week that I did to you this week. But we're pretty much square and square, champ. There's only 40 points here between
So
us.
who's a higher rank right now? What are we on? Let's get the scores up for you guys. That's it.
There we go.
So look, there is 7,000. Matty's in the 8,000. Still,
There's literally 40
still
odd,
good.
40 odd points.
So
away
let's
from
say the
each
big things here. You traded in Bont this week. First time ever owning Bont in SuperCoach.
On the lop.
I made no upgrades this week at all. That's done 2 downgrades. So
You got some money for Jamie. Got some Jamie money coming up,
I don't think we're even going to need it with the news. Now, if you haven't heard the news, Matty Crouch is out for the year.
For the year?
For the year.
Oh my God.
So who's that
Wow.
going to affect? Is Lee going to come back in there more? Is Dawson going to come back in there more? Saligo?
All the boys.
So that's a bit of one to watch. AC joined.
I'm glad he actually got the 100 plus before.
Oh, he deserved 130.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
You'd rather him go out with a bang, with a nice ton, than go out with a 30 sub off.
Now, I'm not 100% sure he's going to miss the rest of the year. There's some journo from Channel 9 reported it. So it must be true, but I'm still like, I don't know, I've got a bit of false hope.
Is there any article? I haven't looked.
Yeah, there's
article.
But I don't know, maybe he'll be all right. Who knows?
Nah, all right.
He's
All
gone.
those back crouch odors clearly.
At least he's 5'7". He's a very nice price point. You know, he's only about 20k away from merits and stuff like that. So we'll get into some of the Matty Crouch options, but let's get into the Kickstart Hall of Fame and grab yourself a blue tea. Sit down because
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nominees.
I think there might even be 9. Matty might be missing one to the left there. So let's get up the Kickstart Hall of Fame, guys. Look at the standings.
There was.
Look at the standings.
Yeah, it's a great week.
Matty, look at the dog.
Chap, I saw the fucking standings, all right? Just get onto it.
All right. Now, Daniel Claridge. Thought I'd support you guys. You're the easiest podcast to watch. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Claz Dogs. Thanks for jumping in. Your first donation just before the tax time. Really appreciate you
Just before
jumping.
the financial year coming in.
Absolutely. Now, Vincenzo.
All right, you've sent Vinny too many times.
He's bought 5 coffees. So, you know, a lot of the coffee shouts, none of these 1 or 2. The minimum is between 3 guys. That is just fucking stellar work.
That's what we like.
Now, he's got 5 straight off the bat. I'm willing to overlook Matty's pre-menopause and Jordys drinking Smurf jizz, although it might be liquid Viagra, to join the tribe. Love what you're contributing to the Us Tragics through Super Shit Coach.
Good stuff, Vinny. You made that funny comment on Facebook too. I loved it.
This is Smurf Jizz would be white, I imagine.
Vinny. Well, it's blue. Just stay. Well, you've got to correct his shout. Champ, take those coffees back if you can. Look at him.
You can't.
Look at him. Go sieve it.
Champ, you're going to get 5 weeks.
Oh, no, I'm going to get 5 weeks for that one with Will Powell. What's his name?
Will Powell.
Yeah.
Tom Powell, Will Powell.
Whatever.
Who cares? Now, Big Gun Ray D, he's bought 5 coffees.
Good on Raiders.
He's like, gents, here to claim back my number.
He's top 4.
He says he's here to claim back his top 3 spot.
Whoa, wow.
Not sure what Wahab and CJ do for a living, but clearly not impacted by the increase of cost livings. No catching these boys.
No catching there. He's even given some light, some bit of a...
He's just giving a bit of a stab to the upper echelon.
Yeah, to
Matty,
the Heenies.
Unsure if you are on a low-carb diet, he's not, as of late, but you're losing your goddamn mind.
It's because of the shit question, Sharon. It's not to you guys personally. It's literally because Jordy is too lazy to make up his own content, so he leaves it to you guys. That's what I'm pissed off about, champ. But anyway.
You and the wife may need a weekend away to a spa to retreat so you can chill the fuck out a bit. I'm sure Jordy will be happy.
Who's saying this?
Ray D.
Ray D, you shut the fuck up.
No, Ray, you tell him. You tell him. It's a fucking grumpy little... But maybe be more...
I'm happy.
Now you are happy. I think it was a SuperCoach scores.
It's SuperCoach. It's just yeah, keep going.
Okay, I'm sure Jordy will be happy to sit the twins, I won't, and feed them blue tea and tuna, I will.
They actually had tuna for the first time today. There was one of the... But they passed it. It's fine, yeah.
Spring oil? Spring water or...
Sarah just said that she was worried about
that's the mum doing the stuff and Maddie not doing shit. All right, keep up the unreal content. Entertaining as ever. Appreciate your work, fellas. Love you, Ray D. Unfortunately, you didn't get that top 3 spot because Big Dave turned it up. He whipped it out, and he whipped out 10 coffees. And look at that. He's cracked the million. He's cracked the million. He's made it to the Mahogany Trent Bianco Lounge.
The Mahogany Trent Bianco Lounge.
And Dave, turn it up, says Legends. Here's another 10 footy chinos, no sugars, but 3 sweeteners added as per Maddie's outrageous request. Did you request sweeteners? If Dave turned up said it, it must be real.
I think he just wants me to be sweeter, maybe.
Mate, that sounds like
I'm a grumpy ass for the last couple of weeks.
I've got more problems with my team leading into round 12 than the early settlers faced in 1788. But I'll take it with a grin like that dude at Hawthorn. All the best and turn it up.
Turn it up, Dave.
Cheers, Davo. Thanks, Davo. Look at that, top 3.
Just killing it. Who's next, champ?
I really appreciate that. Big Javo. Now, I haven't heard Whiskey Dicks in a while, and he's back.
What's he has to say for himself? Good old Whiskey Dicks.
He says 3 coffees. Hey, fellas. Get some warm brews up in to fight the winter chills. Reckon we need a return of some lives. My highlight of 2023 was when Matty revealed his Chase Jones trade masterstroke. Haha! Keep up the good work and good luck through the buys. We're going to need it
this week too. Don't you worry.
Oh please, Matty! Remember when you got Chase Jones? That was just like peak SuperCoach Masters.
Champ, he actually beat you. Remember when I played you? Chase Jones got 101 against Collingwood and P-Net got 107. And it was just the TOD.
Champ, I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to take an L for that every day of the week. Now, we have a good Italian man joining us for the first time this year.
No?
Yeah, it is.
It's always Macchione.
Shane Macchione. He's got 3 copies, as always. Thanks for the great content and advice and making our teams not be shitters. Wink face. Shane Macchione, good Italian man. Thank you, Shano. I think that's the first time you're on that you got the Italian love heart because we love you in an Italian way. Now.
Who's next? Or is that it?
No, champ.
We still got CJ.
No, we haven't got King Wahab has bought 10 coffees and he is starting to push away for the big brown. Like he wants the medal, he wants the post-year interview, he wants to say it all, and he needs help finding Craig McRae, my 2.1k check as he owes me for being an absolute brainless donkey. According to Craig McRae, Jack Bytel, Oleg Markov and Ash Johnson are much AFL players than John Noble. I think he had John Noble for the over. Right. You subbed him off instead of those 3 spuds.
Yeah, that's a kill. That's a killer.
But do you really think John Noble's better than the 3? I know them 3 you mentioned are very shit.
No, they are very shit. We said last time when Barter had his first game, why did you even... He was never going to get a game at Collingwood again, and he did. And to see John Noble actually get subbed off before Jack Bytel, I agree with Wahab. I think we should shout Wahab back these coffees. And champ, speaking of Jack Bytel, which moron in this room actually picked him up in SuperCoach before his bubble?
I did.
Yeah, that moron. Yeah. Anyway.
So you picked up Charlie Dean.
Champ, Charlie Dean was a master stroke. It was the best rookie to get.
Champ,
Cox is out. By the way, I got my check. I mean, not my check. So I got Charlie Dean, who was cheaper than Freya. Secondly, Frampton, with Cox and Mycheck and Frampton pushing forward, Charlie Dean's opportunity was there, and he took it well, and he will still take it until the bye round.
All right. Craig Los Pistols, help me get over Matty's bullshit with 5 coffees. Now, credit to Shano. We gave credit to Craig. We gave him a bit of a hard time for not giving the coffees. SFC Legends, interesting week. Champions, that's code for I had a shit week. A couple of long overdue coffee for you two. Jordy, our team pain is real. I'm not sure what went pear-shaped as both of our teams look okay. Matty will tell you all about what went wrong.
I'll tell you all.
What a lucky few of trades by Angry from Manchester. The Bont, Dino, and Moyle. Kissed on the D, this guy. This guy's kissed on the D.
That?
Craig.
So how does he know more trades?
Fucking Craig knows everything,
He
mate.
knows everything. Good on you,
Nothing
Craig.
gets played. Can't wait to see the Potter review. Cheese and bring on lucky
I
round
wouldn't say it's
30.
kiss on the D. It was Bont was always coming in.
Champ, Bont is averaging 186 for your team, and Charlie Dean and Moyle got over something. He's like, you were kissing the D. Just don't even say
Champ. There were inspired picks. Inspired. Boyle without...
You guys, we're going to get some real Supercoach content, but we need Matty. Just maybe be more happy this episode because of his scoring. So let's just let him...
Don't get upset.
I'm not upset. You're the angry one.
How am I angry? I'm smiling.
Champ, every coffee shout's about you being a grumpy arsehole.
Right.
Anyway,
It's so true.
CJ Summit.
Yeah.
He's bought 5 coffees.
My
Big
boy.
CJ.
He's so
Lads, it's my birthday today. Oh,
Yes, happy birthday. I was
happy
gonna say that
birthday,
to you
CJ. Give me a shout out on the potty. Matty, it's every got 10 minutes.
Birthday. Yeah, what?
You sing it, I'll clap.
Okay. All right, anyway, keep going. Happy birthday, CJ. Superstar.
Give him a shout out on the potty. Hope you guys are doing well.
We are doing well, especially me.
CJ, every 15 or so minutes we'll sing a happy birthday of the potty.
That's going to be like an hour.
So there it is. They're the coffee shouts. Thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate it. It makes me get out of bed after feeling sick from loseritis.
We don't even have an agenda.
We have plenty of agenda.
I don't even know what we're doing. What am I doing
I didn't
here?
send it to you. Sorry,
You didn't send me
champ.
anything. What am I doing?
We've
done the coffee chat. Share. Where can you find us? You can find us here. All right, next.
Find us here. Jump on Spotify like everyone else.
Get those
Pause the
5-star
video.
reviews.
Go 5 stars. Give every other Supercoach podcast 1.
One. All right.
All right. Let's get to...
Supercoach.
No, not Supercoach.
even-
The questions, champ.
Oh, champ, go ahead. I'll answer all stupid questions today, champ.
Really?
I'll even
Because there
ask
are
my-
some stupid ones.
I'll ask my own.
All right.
I'll ask my own, champ.
right,
You know where
buddy.
this is going, guys.
All right, let's get these shit questions up for Matty today. And he's really happy this week because he scored really good. So let's go. All right,
I
now.
don't think it's the fact that I scored really good. I think it's the fact that you scored really shit.
Is that what? See, you don't matter. As long as I score shit, you're happy. You're like...
Vegeta? I'm the Vegeta. Like in our Supercoach Masters team, or
Vegeta's not an asshole, champ.
Yeah, Vegeta's.
He's actually nice now.
He's an asshole. He's
no.
still an asshole. He's still an asshole to his kids and his wife. But that's not me.
He's not.
Champ, are you serious?
He literally takes Trunks to the park.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But he's still an asshole.
You're an asshole, champ. You're not nowhere near Vegeta.
Champ, what, you think I'm nicer than Vegeta or he's nicer than me?
He's way nicer than you.
That's all I want to hear.
All right, now, James Pleasure's got a question for me. Green tea, black tea, or blue tea? Hope that one answered. Jamesy boy. Now, Jason Printler-Wern. Are the West Australian newspapers going to challenge Harley Reid's 2-game ban because the reporters will have to leave to take a fortnight's leave? Now, they have challenged Harley Reid's 2. But everyone's thinking they're challenging. Why they're challenging? They're actually trying to get it downgraded from, I think, medium impact to low impact to get it from 2 weeks to 1 week. Don't think it's going to change too much for our Supercoach teams. He's going to be missing
2 weeks
this
anyway.
week and next week because of the bye. I think it's his time to go anyway. If he misses 1 week, can you see any reason why you'd keep Harley Reid?
No, I thought they would just fucking try to reverse it because he's going to lose his Norm Smith. His Rising Star medal now.
Probably the Norm Smith too.
Yeah, and well, they're not making the grand final. But yeah, I feel sorry for him because he's not going to get his Rising Star medal.
Yeah, I think the Saints showed if Harley Reid gets a bit of attention, he's going to struggle a bit. Like he was on, 88?
But Windhager is made for that role though.
But how would you tag a kid on
Chap,
10
he was
games
on
just to
88.
piss
I
me off?
messaged you didn't answer. I said to Jordy, wasn't Harley Reid on 88 at halftime and you didn't answer me? Why not? I didn't watch the game. I don't watch West Coast games. But
I know you probably...
because they got a 70.
I know you probably don't think this is true, but I mute your messages. I don't get your messages until I look at my phone and say, I'll see if I got any messages. It's not because I hate you. It's because sometimes you message me
I just asked Jordy the question.
As soon as it happens, and then my Foxtel is a bit delayed, so you like spoil the football for me, so I mute it.
But I messaged that after the game was over. I'm like, what?
I don't check my messages all the time, chap. You're constantly muted.
Constantly.
You and Jamie, because you always wreck the football. Now,
James, get Foxtel and keep up with the plans.
Foxtel, it's just delayed here for some reason. Now, Benny Leonard, he says, can Matty give us a smile this week? He's been nothing but smiling, Benny.
All week, mate.
Second question, Matty.
Yeah.
Would you move Nick Martin to Ridley if you completed your backline?
Oh, he's so crap. But we said it 3 weeks ago. I think his role's done. He's scored 180 and what? He just hasn't scored over 100s anymore. Those 120s are gone. What do you think?
He's not looking great, but...
And he's lost his... He's almost at his starting price again.
Yeah, Benny boy, I think if you're going to trade out a primo like Nick Martin...
You've got to get Fisher.
I don't think...
Get Fisher in.
You wouldn't go Ridley. He's got the exact same buy as him.
Exact same buy. Yeah, well, the role...
Like, you keep him probably this week and then trade him to a Luke Ryan or a Jordan Clark.
Maybe it's... Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be trading into Ridley.
Well, a Luke Ryan's 100-something thousand. Fucking Jordan
I understand.
Clark is nearly 600,000.
Yeah.
But Martin's dropped down to 5-2. It's almost like a straight swap right now for Martin.
It is.
Yeah.
But would you do that?
No, I'll go probably...
I wouldn't do that
You're talking about buys, but it's literally the roles have changed because Ridley's taken all the kick-ins.
He only took 2 kick-ins on the weekend.
Wasn't he? Is that it? I didn't even see the CBA kick-ins. I thought I saw him kick a lot more than 2. But go for Whitfield. He gets 9 kick-ins.
So go for Bailey Dale. He got 10 and just 10. So Bailey Dale, I would prefer Bailey Dale over Ridley anyway.
And Martin?
Yeah, fuck yeah. But I'm not going to waste the trade on it personally, especially when you know they're going to miss a game.
Yeah.
If anything, it's Zac Fisher time. But I wouldn't recommend anyone get Zac Fisher for 500k as much as I'd love him. And the only reason I scored bad is because I didn't have the Fisher.
Sounds like should get Fisher in.
Now, Matty, would anyone keep watching the AFL if it wasn't for SuperCoach? And Sean goes on and rambles about how shit the AFL is now that it's changed.
That is a really, really smart question.
It is a good question, Sean.
I don't think you'd watch it.
I wouldn't. Maybe I'd watch Collingwood games.
And that's it. I probably would be the same.
But I don't know about you guys at home, but I watch every single game that I can.
Because
of
SuperCoach.
Because of SuperCoach. I wouldn't. And
no, that's a
same game multi.
I don't even think that's a question. That's a very good statement. People would not watch every AFL game if it wasn't for SuperCoach.
I really agree. And I think it will drop off towards the end of the year when people run out of trades.
Yeah, that's right. And so will the ratings.
So 100%. Now, Jack Mignon Evans. If you do a coffee shout, do you get a tax receipt so it can be written off as a donation? With the end of financial year coming up, that may be a good way to get the taxable income down. Now, Jackie boy, if you want to donate a coffee, I tell you what, just do it.
Find it out yourself.
Fucking the tax office doesn't check. I put, you donate at least $100 a year anyway.
Well, YouTube takes their cut. They pay GST on that, so
YouTube doesn't do it. It's the actual other platform.
Well, I don't care.
But yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, Jackie, just put it in there. The tax office is never going to check. Now, Reece Kennedy. Matty.
Kennedy.
Coke Zero or Pepsi Max?
I don't know.
Surely you're not thinking about that. That's an easy one.
Coke Zero, Pepsi Max. I don't know. Well,
Jeb, do you ever when you go to order a bourbon and Coke, do you ever go bourbon and Pepsi Max?
No.
Come on, don't be silly, Kennedy.
No, I think it's Coke.
It's got to be Coke. Now, Tommy Stewart, trade out, yes or no?
No, he's so cheap. Like, just put not. I don't know, champ. You're the one with him. You tell me.
Mm-hmm. I would maybe keep him another week because if you don't have anyone to trade out, if you don't have Harley Reid's, Sam Darcy's, Cloesi's, other dickheads like that, you're going to have to trade other players. And I'm sure some of you got Garcia. So keep Stewart until he's buy. There are so many other players you can trade out. But if you don't, I don't mind trading out Stewart. I'd love to trade Stewart to Luke Ryan, which was meant to be my starting.
What a massive drop of form he's had.
Old prick. That's why.
Yeah.
Now, Shane Marchione, a big Italian superstar man. Reid to Rankin. Or is it too early to get him based on injury and he's really now a viable top defender? Rankin's still injured. Shano?
Yeah, Shano. He's not coming in.
Come on,
not
Shano.
Next week. You're not going to get in someone that's not playing.
Come on, Shano.
Shano.
And he's still got his bye. Come on, Shano. And is really a top viable defender.
We had this discussion last week.
But now we've got another game data, another 111 or so to add to his average.
Well, his role's nice, but I don't know if I want to keep
The
him.
commentators kept calling it the Great Wall of Ridley. Wow. And I loved when they said that. I'm like, ooh, I want a great... They'll never say the Great Wall of Stewart anymore.
No. He's not making...
They say, where's that old prick? Oh, look at his heat maps. Look at Tom Stewart's heat maps.
He's not making all Australian.
It's on that left wing a lot.
Wow. That's like a Jaden Short role, and I got rid of him real early.
Yeah.
Looks like those old pricks are just losing their roles to the wings. That's where they go,
Do you think Ridley's top defender? He's number one, still number one ranked in the competition.
There's still plenty good ones out there.
I still
think the seedings have gone up a lot. I think Clark has gone up heaps. I think Dale has gone up heaps if he wasn't up there already. Obviously, you still got Sheasels, Dacos's, Luke Ryan's. You know, Houston has kind of dropped off the seedings as far as a top 6. Look, I don't know if Ridley can fit up there.
I think Ridley can be top 8. I think he can be top 10, top 8.
Like,
it's all going to be a couple of points difference.
Coming from experience, you look at Ridley and you just see his numbers, but because you don't know Ridley as the man like I've known Ridley as the man. I've had him for a lot of years.
Me too.
And he's let you down a lot. He's almost on the never, again list, with all the injuries, and it's just a matter of time before he breaks down. But Bombers fans are saying, I think either our boy Brucey says that, he's bigger, he's fitter, he looks stronger. But
didn't Brucey get in Saligo? I mean...
No, he didn't.
Didn't you, Brucey? I'm pretty sure he got Saligo.
Not this year. I played him this week, and absolutely... He was up. He had like 3 primos out to my 6. And
all right, champ, you're a fucking superstar.
Took Miller just did those things at the end.
You're lucky you got... Yeah.
I'm not lucky, champ. He won the game.
Michael Tottolini's, he says, there's a time to get rid of Clohessy.
Yeah, it's way time. I got rid of him last week, champ. Are you getting rid of him?
Maybe. I got a lot of people to get rid of. I got Matt Crouch, I got Harley Reid, there's Clohessy, and one more idiot. There's Garcias as well floating around. So
I'm sure there is.
We're going to get into our trades real soon. We're going to say what
no idea.
Stupid idiots are bringing in. I know exactly.
I got no idea. I just found out right now that Crouch is out for the year, so I've got to do some tinkering.
You get tinkering while I read out Lyndon's message. Joe Richards is a Jet. Is it worth trading him out or keeping him? Because when he's back from injury, he could score high and be a great loophole from the bench, ?
Like it.
Would you keep... You got Richards, right?
I do.
Are you keeping him?
He is not being in my team for a second longer.
You traded him out?
No, he's still in my team.
Are you going to keep him?
I just said no, he's not in my team for a second longer.
Oh, so you're trading him out now?
This week, yes.
I think it's really team dependent. If you've got Darcy's and Reeds and missing through suspension, I don't know. It's a close one. Yeah, I think it's team dependent, mate. You can keep him, you can hold him. I still think he's going to be out for over a month, so maybe get rid of him. Now, Vincenzo, Bernie, Vincent, he says, Reed and Sam Darcy, time to move them on, 100%. Matty, this is a really good question.
Yeah.
Corey, he says, who would win in arm wrestle, Jordy or Matt?
What do you reckon?
I remember we recorded us having an arm wrestle at Pro Raw Gym on the floor.
How old were we?
It's like 5 years ago.
That's a lot of training.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I posted it on Facebook and you told me to take it down.
Because Jordy will probably beat me in an arm wrestle, but not a fight, though. That's too different. What do you think, George?
I think I'll bet you in an arm wrestle and definitely a fight.
Definitely a fight. No, you won't.
We'll fucking see. All right. Good question, Corey. There's some comments on that one. Let's see what James Fletcher. They should sort that out on the potty.
What's that?
The arm wrestle.
Check on Willie.
Yeah, maybe end of season. If
people buys this morning, actually.
Did you? I haven't, because I've been away for a while.
Sounds like excuses.
I'd still keep it.
Sounds like...
I'd have to beat you in a minute, not 30 seconds. Now, Sam Darcy to McNeil. Are there any other rookies? McNeil's an interesting one. I don't know if you've come across him in your rookie calculations for this week, Matches Eve. Have you looked at him? Do you know what he costs?
The Western Bulldogs, 150, yes.
Okay, what he scored?
Scored 80.
All right, so you have looked. You don't like him at all?
No.
Okay, in your rookie ratings, we're going to do this for all the rookie questions out there. I have my rookie ratings like this. Lee Kalia is number 1. Number 2 is Will Dawson. And number 3 is this dickhead McNeil. Now, what's your one?
Champ, I'm only looking at 2 because I don't want to get anyone else. Actually, I'll throw in 3. So, okay, Will Dawson's up there because obviously he's one of the cheapest and obviously got a 75. Now, what you guys don't get about Toby McCullen is the fact of what...
That's not his name at all.
Toby McCullen.
Oh, you're talking about a different
I'm talking about Toby McCullen from GWS who's already had his bye, who's on his bubble. Yes, and these 2 numbers that he's got are a 32 and a 65. They were both sub affected. But when he gets on the park, guys, like he absolutely gets Supercoach points. So Cornelio went off at the end of the second quarter last week, and McCullum came on, 9 touches, 9 tackles with those 9 touches, and I'm getting a 65. So he's an in and under boy.
So is he your number 2 rookie?
Yeah.
You prefer him over Leakalia?
I do. That's too much money for Leakalia. But Leakalia, not Sam Taylor, it's he's holding the spot for what's his name, Buckley. As soon as that Buckley gets back in the team, I think Leakalia's position will be gone. So
I just think he's had his bye. He's just got 100. His break was like negative 55 or something from memory, on top of my head.
I like him more than I like your McNeil.
It's not my McNeil.
You're number 2.
He's my number 3.
Well, yeah. So for me, it's Will Dawson, Toby McCullum, and probably Leakalia. The fact that they've already had their buys, they're already on their bubbles, about to make some cash. Leakalia's already made his cash and will make more. But no, that McCullum
leak.
That McNeil, I just don't like it. What else?
Johnny Disposito, he says, I don't know what the fuck this means, champ, but where can I send my pay slips in? And then someone replies, only if you're on the Supercoach Elites page. Look, I don't know what Bonfer and Corey talks about on their page about pay slips being in, champ, but any idea? Yeah, same. Quick. You have to explain that to me, Johnny. Now, Brad, Supercoach Pro, he says, hear me out.
I love Brad. Go on.
I love him too. He's got a good Tinder story every fucking week.
Where's he been?
He's on Tinder. Now he's got...
One of the missus now, so don't say he's on Tinder in front of the family.
Oh, is he missus now?
Who knows?
Nah, he doesn't. He's a Tinder boy. Right. I think he posted something on Twitter recently, like his team, and then on one of the notifications I could see like that little Tinder flame. So his missus is going to find out eventually. Now he says... She's going to find it. Sorry, Supercoach Pro. He says, hear me out. Sanders is a sneaky F7, M9. Libba and Richards come back, I understand, but if not a sub Friday, would you consider? Because I am right now.
I think you're considering because you've probably done some couple of crappy downgrades, whether you're getting rid of Joe Richards or Hugo Garcias or Rogers, and that's the only money that you can afford to bring someone in. If that's the case, and I'm reading your mind, don't do it. Don't do it. Like if you actually think that
just don't do it.
Because you can't afford anyone else, it's all right, mate. You're only missing Freo Port boys. Save the money. Get some downgrades next week.
Okay, so here's my thing.
That's my theory. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. And with some Tinder sluts for you. There you go. Yeah, go on.
Wow.
Well, you were just talking about how much is on Tinder.
I didn't say...
the S word.
Yeah. Anyway. Sanders. Speaking of the S word. Sanders. No. No. He could be the sub. He could go back to the Rezzies. Libba and Thigo's come back. He's still got his buy as well. Don't like it, Supercoach Pro. Don't like it at all. Now, Min Nguyen says, what to do with Zach Reed?
He's out. Nothing.
Just keep him right there. Let's pretend you only get one spot on your bench for defenders.
I reckon my advice for Zach Reed is, obviously, you need to get rid of him within the buy rounds because you don't want to waste a trade where you got 2 trades going into the post-buy season because you need to improve your team always. Always try to build it up and make it sexy and stronger. So if it's a sideways, if you can...
Look at this, he's got a bit of zest about him. He's got a bit of like spunk about him now that he's like scoring. So I was like, you know what, guys, if you really want to know what to do, I scored over 2,000 this week.
That's my advice. What do you reckon, Chad?
Leave him because at this stage of the year, we don't have a million trades left, and Zach Reed hasn't made any money.
Who knows? This guy might have fucking 20 trades still.
If he does, I'm sure his team must be shit. So keep your Zach Reeds. Now, Christopher Mano trade Tom Stewart after his game versus Sydney, as he has round 14 bye. And is Jordan Dawson injured? He looked very uncomfortable out there. 2 great points about 2 superstar players that I paid up for. Stuo, he's not the same man. He might get over 100 here and there, but he has to go. Or as an M7, D7. Jordan Dawson is injured. He is in doubt for this Thursday's game. He
was in doubt for last week's game too.
Yeah, he done a maxi Gorn. He was just doing like a fitness test right before the game. He played, got that 55 that I really wanted.
That we all wanted.
And he might not play this week. So, crazy.
You are just willing to lose against Jamie yet again.
Oh, well. He's got more premiums than... I got more premiums out than he does. So
now you got an extra Crouch, an extra Reed, possibly an extra Dawson. So you are really looking the shit, champ. 2 weeks from
Can't control injuries, champ.
the nemesis of your brothers and your cousin getting smashed 2 weeks in a row looks.
Did I lose to you? I didn't beat you. I beat you.
Oh, I'm just talking about this week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just talking about this week.
So, Minigun wants to know, is Fisher worth bringing in?
I think so. I think.
You really reckon? Big Fisher, 500k? Fucking slap it down to the bench, say, I'll take a Fisher, please.
I think so. Well, yeah, a lot of people played an extra $150,000, $190,000 for a Sexton.
That's Sexton.
But this is Fisher, same role. And, you know.
He's already 500k. Sexton made 50k this week. Zac Fisher ain't going to make 50k. I mean, he could.
Yes, he could. Chap, I think he's...
I remember I was getting so much shit for the Fisher pick early in the year, but now he's a superstar. No one even talks to me about it.
Well, you had your slack, but people are picking him back up. But
yeah, okay, well.
Yeah, you don't know. McKercher will come back and Dry Sim can come back.
I think is he the best player in the back line you can pick up that's had their bye?
Whitfield, maybe.
Whitfield, I think,
at that price
is the same price, and I think he's a better pickup than Fisher.
Point of difference. I don't know what you think about Blakey, but
I think he's too up and down.
He's averaging.
I've seen some 60s from him,
but you've seen 130s and 120s.
So imagine if you get him and he gets a 60.
Who else is in the back line, really?
Well, there's no one really good. So there's Sheasel everyone will have.
Yeah.
There's got your Himmelbergs.
Yeah.
And now we get a bit stupid.
I think he's in the top three.
He would be in the top three because there's no one else.
Yeah.
I can't wait to speak to you about the midfielders that had their bye and how we rate them. So Harry Edwards or Will Dawson, Matty? Is it Harry Edwards even in your calculation? That West Coast bloke, he got another 70.
He was in calculations last week.
Not anymore. He's on his second game now. He got another 70.
No, he's not in. But look, he's good. He's not a young, he's young, but he's had AFL game experience. He's just average crap, but he's in that back pocket.
Yeah, he's not like he's a new player. He's just a crap player.
No,
I like Leek Aaliyah, pretty much the same price. Had his buy already, will make a lot more money.
Well, as soon as Edwards gets a game, he's on his buy. So as soon as he goes up a bubble, but 190. I just don't want to do those 190 rookies anymore. There's still a couple of cheapies out there that literally are only going to be used for placeholding. You're literally going to be spending $190,000 in 2 weeks' time. They'll be on your bench, and you just want them to be warm bodies on the field to cover some buys. So get the ones that are 123 or 117, and like Jordy got Bytel,
What a man.
125 for a nice 40. He was lucky to get 40, by the way. He was on 7 at halftime.
So what you're saying is he had a massive half.
A massive half, yeah.
Now let's talk about Bytel, more talk about James Pleasure, because he wants to ask Matty this one. And I don't think I know what Matty's going to say. Matty, let's see if you hate this one. With the forward line options being so shite, is Shai Bolton a legitimate option considering this year? Would we wait and hope of a good DPP popping up instead? Because Shai Bolton's 400k.
I think Shai Bolton, I reckon there's so many ones that you can pick, and it's just a risk. Like, all of it's a gamble. Like, besides the top three,
Ryan Gamble,
Zorko, Heaney, Flanders, like
Lukey
I don't even classify. Lukey Jackson was lucky to get the score that he got, kicking 3 goals against Melbourne.
100-point win. Luke Jackson, that should be 130 for every day.
He missed 2 sitters, but it was very windy, very, very windy. But let's just put Luke Jackson in that calculation. Okay,
Sexton.
You're going to have Fisher in the forward line too.
Yeah. So if you get Fisher, you're going to want to put him in the forward line because your D6 is going to be way better than your F6.
Your D6 is going to be better than your F4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to have Fisher in the forward line.
Yeah.
So that being said,
champ, I think
Fisher a great F5, F6.
He is if he keeps that role. But again, McKercher and Dry Simpkin are coming back. That's going to hurt. Yeah. I think what will happen, McKercher will go back in, Sheasel will go back into the midfield, Tom Powell will go back into the forward, and
that'll be sick.
Everything's gonna change up again because they still haven't got that winning formula in North Melbourne.
I don't think moving Fisher, Powell, and Sheasel is going to make them win, even though they got West Coast this week.
But he has to do something. You have to do something to you can't just keep doing the same thing and losing and getting smashed.
When Adelaide tried to do something different, to put Laird in the back line for a half, put Dawson in the forward line for a half, and let Scholl and all these other losers run on ball. And
what happened to that?
They got smashed by even more. Wow. So you can do something different, but if it's a shit move, it's a shit move.
I think he's still got money to lose, doesn't he?
I think 400k, I think he's ready to go.
You reckon?
I think he's ready to go, but he still does have his buy, so
But Richmond are so shit too.
Yeah. That's why he's looking for 400k.
I guess that F6, now that Reed's out, Fife scored another 100. Is he back in contention for F6?
You wanted everyone to trade him out last week and the week before and the week before.
Well, people are trading him out. They got 50s and 50s.
Now,
and 60s.
after his bye, you're going to have a nice handy DPP 5 that you can probably loophole on the bench with Sexton for the rest of the year.
What would you reckon about that question, Champ? Shy Bolton.
Shy Bolton, don't mind it. After his bye, nothing. I'm not picking up any player that's still going to miss a week.
Champ, you know Hawkins is 300,000.
Hawkins is just as shit. It's like the shitter version of Stewart in the forward line. Another old, stupid, dumb player who's way past their prime and is never going to do good again.
Okay. You got a 90. 98, I think.
Yeah, okay, good on him.
just let you know.
Good on him.
Okay.
All right, now, Matty, we've already answered a lot of people, Martin to Ridley. Now, this is a good one by Chris Smallman. Best M8 out of Warner, Neil, Dunkles, Dawson, I'm guessing it's Jordan Dawson, Took Miller and Treloar. Well, I'm guessing we're ignoring the buy in this situation, but I'd only be picking up players that had their buy. But I like Treloar out of the bunch of them. Maybe even Dawson. I think he's going to bounce back. He's under injury cloud.
I think Neil.
I like Dunkley more than Neil.
Warner has been having a great last two games. Big purple patch and kicking 4. And he kicked 7 goals in 2 games, which is pretty goddamn amazing for a midfielder. I'll probably say Neil. Treloar is scoring pretty well. He's probably career best form.
He's averaging 117.
He's literally in career best form at the moment.
Fantastic. Especially, I think with Libera being out and Ed Richards being out, it's definitely not hurting him.
Oh, he was still getting those scores with him in.
I know.
Bevo hasn't really moved those positions with Bont and Treloar this whole year.
I think I like Dunkley more than Neil because Neil's not...
You think he's old?
He is old, but...
How old? He's not 30 yet.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's why everybody hates him.
He's still scoring really well. He's still one of the great scorers. But I think if anyone's going to get worse, it's probably going to be the older midfielders that are playing big minutes in the midfield as opposed to Dunkley, who's maybe, 3 or 4 years younger. I like Dunkley better. I was looking at every single player in the midfielder that has had their bye. So your Chad Warner's out to look at. I don't like the games where he gets 17 or 21 possessions and he kicks a couple of snaggle pusses. He gets he scores 160, but he can score a 70. Chad Warner's not for me at 600k. I'd rather even wait a week or wait 2 weeks and pick up the Merritts and Walshes. But if I had to choose out of all the players, I would go Dunkley. I'd probably have Goulden in there because he's so cheap, even though he's been very unimpressive.
I'll put Goulden over Warner.
Yeah, I'll put Goulden over Warner.
Despite Warner's form.
Despite the form, because I just believe in Goulden.
Yes.
I've seen his numbers. They're not too bad, his numbers. His kicks are pretty good. So I'd go Goulden probably second. I'll go Dunkley first. Bit of a pod as well.
I would probably say both the Dunkley, Neil, Goulden, Warner Neil, Dunkley, Goulden, Warner in that order. Because anyone else that you've picked that are going to have their bye for the next 10, 12 games that's left of the season, I don't think any of those boys are going to outscore an extra game. So not only total points, but it's not even about the averages. I think that's what you've got to look at.
And why the fuck did I trade out that useless virgin Dempsey all this time and then keep him and then trade him out the week he goes 120 odd?
Well,
Thanks in advance.
That's your fault because he was against Richmond, so you would have known that he was going to score big. I traded
him out way early, so I can't talk.
But even in my wife's, Supercoach,
is she doing good too?
Yeah, I bought in Cameron. I kept Dempsey because you knew that they were going to kick a bag against Richmond. That's your fault. You should have known that Dempsey's going to kick probably 6 goals.
Everyone's doing good against Richmond. Adelaide has Richmond this week, so don't expect Soligo to go nuts.
So that's on Thursday, isn't it?
That is on Thursday.
I've got no players in that game if I get rid of Crouch.
You are going to get. Well, you're not going to have any players in that game even if you do keep Crouch because he's not playing.
That's what I'm saying because I'm trading him out.
But even if you didn't trade him out.
Well, I just heard that news today. You told me that news. My ears were open when you said it at the start. That Crouch, if anyone late coming in, Crouch is out for the season according to some stupid Channel 9 journalists.
Yeah.
Give or take.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Now let's get to the most traded out and traded in players of the round. Matty, let's just skim through this because these look all pretty good to go. So, Cloesi, number 1 most traded out. I like it. Darcy Wilson. Matt, did you like the big Wilso?
Champ, he was out last week. That was perfect. And his break-even's 98, so yes, I do like that.
Harley Reid made 250k. If he goes down to 1 week, could you keep him?
He still made money.
250k, yeah, he made 10k.
Well, he's going to get suspended for 2 weeks. No, I wouldn't keep him. He's gone.
Sam Darcy, he's been pretty good rookie.
Well, he's also now
Made
suspended.
another 250k.
He's suspended.
2 weeks, yes. So he's
gone.
missed
Yeah, that's
3
fine.
weeks, including the bye.
Yep.
So he's gone.
Yep.
Jordan Sweet, gone. Will Graham,
He got a 41. He's made his money.
gone. Joe Richards,
Gone.
Hugo Garcia.
Oh, he got 13 touches and 13 tackles and a goal this week.
That, according to the champion data, that's 130.
Champ, definitely. So hopefully he can get a call up considering St Kilda lost.
So he could have beat West Coast.
St Kilda won.
Riley Garcia, him, it's not too bad. His break is around the 50 mark. You can keep him another week. And Jeremy Sharp, who's made 280k, has his buy. He cost $404,000. What a great price. What a great pickup, Jeremy Sharp. You can get rid of him now and just really upgrade your team.
Can't believe we didn't have him.
Now, Matty, Will Dawson, yeah, number 1 most traded in player, cool. Number 2 most traded in player, Zac Fisher.
Champ, it's the buy. It's the price.
Wow.
It's a premium under 500,000.
He's made 115k.
Champ, it doesn't matter. So
No. It's not, are you going to get in Zac Fisher?
No.
Okay, don't spoil. I won't ask any more spoilers. But
No, I don't know what I'm going to get, but I'll talk about who I'm thinking of. But no.
Now the Ridley pick number 3, Lockie McNeil. That's a surprising one. Pick 4, Chad Warner 5, Zorko 6, and Isaac Heaney, Dylan Moore. That's an interesting one. Lockie Neal and Leek Aaliyah, Matt Zeeves. What do you think of Dylan Moore getting 170 points?
Champ, he does it all the time. Does it every 4 games. But
would you pick him up 500k if you had to spend duels?
Champ,
Is he a bad pick?
Champ, there's something about him that I'll never pick.
Is it because he's always in the Hawks forward line?
Yeah.
But he's looking much better. They beat Brisbane and they beat Adelaide now, and they got GWS at home. So maybe Hawthorn turning it around. Can Dylan Moore be a good F6?
Sure.
But you don't like the pick. Would you rather Shai Bolton or Dylan Moore?
For the same price?
No.
No, I don't want any of them.
Would you rather Kerno or Dylan Moore? Mate, you got to pick one.
I don't like him. I don't want to answer this one. You can answer it. I don't know, Champ.
What's the question?
Champ, do you like Dylan Moore in your team?
I wouldn't mind it.
Would you pay 500,000 for it?
If my team was complete, I didn't need the money for anything else. Why not? Because our teams are getting pretty complete, except for mine, which I need to sideways trade my stupid primos, including Oliver, Stewart, and that dickhead Crouch. I love you, Crouch. And Lee Clear. Now, so that's all what the people are doing, Matty, and the people are one thing, but the Jords and Zeeves are a different thing. Now, let's get out your team or my team?
You get out your team, because I don't even know what I'm doing with my team yet.
All right, let's get out my...
Did you already go into my team and check it out and do all the screenshots or not?
I've already done all that.
Okay, cool.
So let's go to Matty, or my team?
Sure.
My shit team. All right, guys. This is where it all went wrong for me. As you can see, not many big scores. Draper was on my highest.
Champ, could I go through your team, please?
Fucking go for it.
All right, Champ. Now let's have a look at the back line. Where do you think it went wrong?
Fisher was out.
That's true. How many primos did you actually have out this week?
What did I have? Grundy, Heaney, Fisher, Sheasel, Tom Green. That's the premiums.
Champ, Nick Martin, what are you going to do with him?
I'll keep him.
If he gets another 80 for the next...
Fucking 80 is actually pretty good in my back line considering, so I'll keep him.
You like that?
I don't like it, but I'll keep him.
Champ, you know that Draper almost outscored Tom Stewart?
Draper outscored a lot of my players, Champ. Yeah, I know he outscored Dawson, so...
Oh, that's Dawson. I didn't really... What happened to him? Was he really hurt? What's wrong with him?
They played him forward when they were getting smashed most of the game, and then he just looked a bit slow. Like, I always thought this, even before Jordan Dawson was scoring poorly. When he was scoring good, I'm like, fuck, he's a really slow midfielder. Like, as soon as, there's a centre bounce, and say a Newcombe or someone gets the ball, if he's like half a metre apart, Dawson's not catching anyone. He's so slow for a midfielder. So they have to be side by side for him to actually get a tackle in. He just looks so slow. It must be his foot injury that's hampering him. Why can't they just put him in the back line, then get 15 kickouts?
Look, every one of your point of difference primos just absolutely stunk up the fucking field.
Oh, I know, many.
Champ, Martin 80, Stewart 76, Butters 99, 98. Champ, Petrarca looked way better than what he scored. I was really surprised that he only got an 85.
Well, they did get smashed by 100 points, so it can't be too influential when you're getting pumped.
And that's also true, Champ. Champ, what are you going to do, Champ?
This is what I'm going to do. Jamie, listen up, because I'm playing my stupid brother whose life is just to try and beat me in the cash league for 1 week. So, Jamie, this is what I'm doing.
Oh, he's got something to say about that. Yeah, go on. Jamie, what's he doing?
Jamie, I'm bringing in that fat Zorko. I'm going to go early. He has scored a 60 last game, but if he scores 200, he's not gone down that much, 30K. I think you can just grab him now and finish off that forward line. So my forward line will be Heaney, Zorko, Flanders, Jackson, Fisher and Sexton at the moment. So we're going to get in Zorko for Matt Crouch.
Wait a minute. So, okay. So you're Sexton. How's that going to work?
That's DPP, Matty.
DPP.
Little thing we call DPP. SuperCoach Masters.
All right. No, I get it. So tell me how strong your backline's going to be.
And then I'm going to be trading out Harley Reid for Whitfield.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have 156K left to maybe trade Cloesi to someone or maybe just downgrade again and
Champ,
bank that for Luke Ryan next
week. Can I give
week.
you a suggestion?
Give me a suggestion, Matty. I'm more than happy to hear your superstars.
Everyone listen up, all right? This is one of Matty's mid-price madness that you just need to hear.
No, okay.
I'm going to have to do it. I said it about Chris Blast 2 weeks ago, and he scored 117.99. He's making money. He's a good pick. So who was Craig? Was it Craig that was saying if Matt gets Crisp in, he's actually such a superb pick. Champ.
It's only superb pick if you pick him, champ.
I'm letting you know. I'm just getting...
All right, man. I can say Tanner Braun's going to have a great season and he gets 150s. If you didn't pick him, it doesn't matter.
It's not Braun. Browse.
I know it's not Braun.
Bowes from... What's his name, champ?
Geelong.
What's his name?
Jack Bowes.
Jack Bowes. You got 104.
You don't even know his fucking name.
Have a look. It's Bowes. It's the guy from Geelong. He's mid defender. He's like 300 and something, 380,000.
You've really put a lot of work into this.
Champ, he got 180. He got 140 odd. But every game that he had, he's got some 30 because he was subbed off.
Fuck, he must be really important to them.
Champ, he was so good. Anyway, I think he could be I reckon you should get him for Khaleesi. Just to really show up.
Now, okay, let's just move to your shit team.
Oh, yes,
All right,
champ.
now, look at this absolute piece of shit of a team. Now, Matty, tell me what trades you're doing, and do you have anything funny to add, like a Bowes?
I do not know what I'm doing right now. Like, I think I don't want... Matt Crouch was always going to be a Butters when his buy was up. I can't do that now because Butters obviously having his buy.
How about you just do Matt Crouch to Fisher?
I would probably go Matt Crouch to Zorko as well and probably get rid of one of my non-playing rookies like a Joe Richards to the Will Dawson. Very cheap, but I kind of want to upgrade some of it. I can't, but it's sad if Matt Crouch is out for that year.
He is.
Well, then that's probably my trade, champ. I'll probably make 2 trades.
2 trades. So Will Dawson in for Richards.
Yeah.
And Matt Crouch out for Zorko, and that's it. I know you're a bit trigger happy. I don't know. I don't see you just.
I need people to have their buys for me to get them in. There's no one really I like besides
Fisher.
Zorko, champ.
He's going to be a top 5
champ,
forward.
I'll have Zorko instead. And
you can have both. Can you afford it?
Why would I have both for? I'm not going to spend $500,000.
You just told everyone spending $500 on Fisher was a great move.
But it can be. Like, it's fine. He's a cheap primo. But
it's a great move, guys, but I'm not doing it. Now, are you getting that Jack Bowes with the last trade? Craig wants to know, so do I.
No, I don't think I can. I don't have any money for it. I need to wait for my boys, Moyle and Sexton to go up.
You know what? Before Jack Bowes goes up, you can always go early on Jack Bowes and get Zorko the week after.
You really want me to get that Jack Bowes?
Fuck off.
Champ, I'm going to get... Who knows, champ? Could even go for a sneaky nil for Matt Crouch.
Instead of Zorko?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
If Matt Crouch wasn't out, what were you going to do?
If Matt Crouch wasn't out?
Yeah.
I was going to get Yo.
Oh, fuck, I wish you would have done that instead.
I was either going to get Yo or Ridley, but I don't like Ridley, so I was going to get Yo.
All right, well, there it is. Matty's ship team. Let's see if he outscores me by 400 points this week.
It's only 200.
With Bowes.
All right, champ. Captain choices, champ. I think it's pretty crystal clear cut.
No, I want a pod. I'm sticking fucking Dacos and Gorn and Bront.
But champ.
I want a pod.
But Bond got 180. Jago's got 150.
I know. It's just, like, it seems too easy to say it. But, okay, so...
Oh, I'll be a dumb kind of
Oh, no, okay. Let's do this, the easy ones first. It's obviously you're going to think of Bont as a vice captain against the Lions.
Mm-hmm, correct.
Even though he hasn't scored more than like 107 points in the last 3 games.
Champ, he's in form.
Okay.
He's got a 90-point last quarter. He was on 90.
He got like an 82 point last quarter.
He was not on 100.
Yeah, he was.
A 3/4 time?
Mm-hmm.
Doubt it.
He was.
Well.
Anyway. And then who would you go? I know I already asked you, but this is for the audience. Would you go Gorn over Dacos?
No, I'll go Dacos over Gorn. The way that Dacos has been playing, even when he got that 102, he still got 40 touches. He just chopped it up, but he got 102. Dacos is in scintillating.
Speaking of in scintillating form, besides Ridley, Max Gorn is the highest averaging player in the competition with Luke Ryan.
That's great. I would still go Dacos over Gawn.
Do you think Darcy Cameron is going to quell Big Gawny?
I don't like Gawn as captain if you got Dacos.
Why?
On the big stage.
What do you think Gawn's going to score on the big stage after they got smacked by 100 points against Fremantle?
I think Dacos will outscore him by 40 points.
Okay. Wait, keep this in mind, guys. Here's a biased Collingwood supporter. Now,
I am so not.
a couple of pods. Now, Merritt versus the Blues. Who do you want to win out of Essendon and Carlton?
Essendon.
Really? That quickly? I hate it. I don't want them to make finals, Essendon. It'll be
they're going to make finals. Champ, that George Hewitt will tag Merritt, so I reckon if you're thinking about him, hold off a couple more weeks. Sydney, I reckon Grundy out of a pod. Grundy against ruckless Geelong at the SCG.
Conway is a ruckman.
He is a ruckless.
That's not a bad call, Matty. I just don't see Grundy ever getting 170 anymore. You know, like I see him.
He does it all the time. He gets 100. He gets 160s and he gets an 80s and he gets another 140s. Like it's his due. He got a 0. He didn't play last week. He's going to get 180 to make up for it.
Who's going to be the top scorer from the Eagles North Melbourne?
Elliot Yeo.
Do you really think Elliot Yeo is?
He's going to
absolutely. I think LDU's going to go bananas.
B-A-N-A. No, I don't know.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's a pretty simple one. Go Bonton to Dacos and call it a day.
Call it a day.
But if you want to be risky because you're not doing good, Matty said Grundy's in for a big one against Conway at the SCG.
And if you want to be risky because you're not doing good, go for David's follows like Jordy over here. You thought I'd let you get away with that one. Ciao, I love you and good night. Thank you, everybody.
Just remember, go over to Spotify and please give us a follow there. Like and subscribe on Facebook. Where are we? YouTube.
Happy birthday, CJ. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, CJ. See you guys. And
see you, everybody. Take this off me.
Coach Masters. Okay. It's just simple.
See you guys. See you, everybody.
You don't have the mic on now, you fucking idiot.